ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। நீங்க வெயிட் பண்ண ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண.
आख्याहि मे को भवानुग्ररूपः नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यम् न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम् श्रीभगवानुवाच कालोऽस्मि लोकक्षयकृत् प्रवृद्धः लोकान् समाहर्तुमिह प्रवृत्तः रथेऽपि त्वां न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे एव स्थिता प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन् द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथान्यानपि योद्धवीरान् मया हतां त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठाः युध्यस्व जेतासि रणे सपत्नान् सञ्जय उवाच एतत् श्रुत्वा वचनं केशवस्य कृताञ्जलिर्वेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भूय एवाह कृष्णम् स गद्गदं भीत प्रणम्य अर्जुन उवाच स्थाने हृषीकेश तव प्रकीर्त्या जगत्प्रहृष्यत्यनुरज्यते च रक्षांसि भीतानि दृशो द्रवन्ति सर्वे नमस्यन्ति च सिद्धसङ्घाः तस्माच्च ते नमेरन्महात्मन् गरीयसे ब्रह्मणोऽप्यादिकर्त्रे अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास त्वमक्षरं सदसत्तत्परं यत् त्वमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम् वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप वायुद्यमोऽग्निर्वरुणश्च शाङ्कः प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च नमो नमस्तेऽस्तु सहस्रकृत्वः पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते नमः पुरस्तादथ पृष्ठतस्ते नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वत एव सर्व अनन्तवीर्यामितविक्रमस्त्वम् सर्वं समाप्नोषि तथोऽसि सर्वः।
Clarifications. Question number 1. What is the difference between seeing divinity and all and everything is Maya? Are they different or do they mean the same? Question number 1. What is the difference between seeing divinity and all and everything is Maya? Are they different or do they mean the same? They are different. They don't mean the same. Seeing divinity in all and seeing it as Maya, there is a difference. Both are not one and the same. In the gradations of spiritual growth, you don't start with Maya. You don't parallelly see divine and Maya together. See, all this is the problem of this. I can't say Vedantic teaching, it is the wrong interpretations. Vedanta is not wrong. Because you can't see divine in all and Maya at the same time. They can't go parallelly. And these are all the biggest problems of the wrong understanding, the wrong, I don't know whether it is the wrong teaching or the wrong understanding or it's a combination, we don't know, but it is such a chaotic thing. Are you able to follow? Seeing divinity and all and seeing Maya will not go together. Stage number 1, you see divine. And then the seer is understood as Maya. Did you get it? First, you see everything as divine. Are you able to follow? Next stage, there is the seer seeing divine. So the seer is the seer who is seeing divine is understood as Maya. It means only divine is there. Are you able to follow? So there are two levels. One is seeing divine in all. So there is the seer seeing divine. Next level, the seer seeing divine, the segregation is Maya. The segregation of seer and seen is Maya. Therefore, the seer understands what? Which is what I said which is what we keep saying. Maya doesn't mean you get enlightened, the hills will disappear. The tree will disappear. We have said that the tree will continue to remain there, the hill will continue to remain there, everything will continue to remain there. So what is understood as Maya here? The seer is understood as Maya. You follow? Therefore, both doesn't go. Both do not mean the same, and it cannot be practiced. It cannot be simultaneously practiced. It is sequential. You follow? The seer seeing Maya has a technical fallacy. What is a technical fallacy? In the seer saying there is Maya, it is Maya. What is a technical fallacy? In the seer saying it is Maya, the seer appears to be Satyam. The seer appears to be Satyam and everything around seems to be Mithyam. That is the fallacy in that. The seer itself is Maya. When the seer itself is Maya, the seen automatically becomes Maya. So that is why when we say, we don't say the seen as Maya, we say the seer is Maya. Understand it. All the time the mistake that people make is they want to believe the seen as Maya and the seer is kept intact. You follow? The seer is The seer is Maya. You cannot start with this understanding. Once you start seeing the divine everywhere, and you get so established in the conviction that there is only divine, etc., in life, then comes the Maya, the Mithya. You follow the, are able to understand the sequence?
So first you see the divine.
Yes.
In the divinity is around everywhere.
Yes.
Then I say I am Maya.
Get established in that. After a period of time, Maya will come into the picture.
So when I say I am Maya, then everything around is Maya.
Yeah. Who I am means the seer is Maya.
Yeah, seer is Maya.
Divine is not Maya. The seer is Maya. Because the seer is seeing two things now. What is the seer seeing? Divine and oneself. Are you able to follow? You can't say divine seeing divine. Can you say that? When you say divinity in all, are you saying divine seeing the divine? Somebody is there seeing divine. Are you able to follow the distinctions? Therefore, seeing the divine everywhere and Maya is not one and they don't mean the same. They are different. Yes.
First level is you are seeing divinity everywhere, you get established in that seeing the divinity.
Yes.
And then after getting established, the seer says seer is Maya. If seer is Maya, then seer is also Maya.
Yes.
Then the first stage when I'm saying everything is divine, then what happens to that?
What happens if I say the seer is Maya, then what happens to the first level, that where you see everything is divine? When you graduate, you understand the lower is also part of it. When you go to the university, what happens to fifth standard? When you go to the university, what happens to fifth standard? The fifth standard will not become wrong. The fifth standard, you understand, is a stepping stone to here. Are you able to follow? When you go to the higher level, what happens to the previous level? The previous level is a stepping stone to come to the higher level.
To understand that the seer is Maya and seer is also Maya.
Yes.
To understand that, the first step is?
To understand everything as Maya, you can't start with Maya. You have to see everything as divine. See, the biggest problem of Vedanta today is the Maya, Maya, Maya. They talk so much that we all think we can jump to Maya straight away. You follow? Seeing the divine everywhere is excruciating, painful. Your conditionings are challenged. Are you able to follow? Seeing the divine everywhere is very excruciating, is very challenging. Your conditionings are challenged. In Maya, nothing is challenged because
Negating.
the whole lot isn't there. There is nothing there. There is nothing there. Nothing is challenged. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. But in your deepest core, you know. Are you able to follow? In your deepest core, the negator is still very much alive. The negator is very much alive with the conditionings. The negator is very much alive with the ignorances. Therefore, calling everything as Maya becomes a mere intellectual postulation than a fact of life. In order to make Maya the fact of life, steps are required. What is the steps? See divine everywhere. You don't do both together.
Can you trace the steps just in one line? What is the first step?
The first step, see divine everywhere. Okay, before seeing divine everywhere, I go one step below. Why I am saying divine everywhere as the starting point? What is the point below that? Start from there. What is your current point? You means not you personally. I don't mean anybody personally here. What is the human being starting point? Seeing distinctions, demarcations, divisions, hatred. First, cover that up by understanding everything as divine. Now, when you say everything is divine, what has gone out?
Hatred.
Hatred has gone out. Hatred has gone out. All doubts about life is gone. Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? All doubts about life is gone. When you see everything as divine, hatred goes. When you see everything as divine, confusion about life goes. What is the confusion about life? What is the confusion about life? victim and perpetrator. Victim is suffering, perpetrator is happy. The fellow who's going to the temple is suffering, the fellow who is swindling the temple is happy. Yeah. We have so many doubts about life. The fellow going to temple is suffering. The fellow who's sitting there swindling the temple is happy. The fellow paying the tax he seems to be suffering. The fellow who's avoiding the tax seems to be happy, isn't it? The rapist seems to be happy. The one who got raped is suffering. So all these doubts about life vanishes because you have understood what seeing the divinity means. What? The impartial way the law applies itself. See, seeing divinity, na idallanda seeing divinity. All this combined is called seeing divine. That's why I go on explaining this again and again and again. You follow? What is seeing divine means? You understand the impartial functioning of the law, as a result of which all your doubts vanishes. And then hatred goes out. When hatred goes out, you understand the impartial functioning of the law, etc. There is a matured state of existence. In that matured state of existence, you qualify to discuss about Maya, and that person understands it as Maya. This is the sequence. Don't try to intellectualize the jump from seeing divine to Maya. Don't do that. In fact, that is the biggest problem of Vedantic teaching nowadays. I don't know why these people teach like that, but the biggest problem of Vedantic teaching nowadays is they jump to Maya and down, and they want to come back from Maya to the world. No, it doesn't happen like that. It goes from the world, Dvesha, divine. Having established in that, there is the maturity. That maturity brings about a thinking, a clarity where Maya will be understood. So Maya is not a subject matter of intellectualization. Maya is not an intellectual hypothesis. Maya is that which the person experiences after gaining that maturity. That's why I said answer straight away. Seeing divine in all and Maya is not one and the same. Seeing divinity in all, technically, Saguna Upasana, it's called. Seeing Maya is Nirguna Upasana. Now you can't go to Nirguna and then come to Saguna. You get established in Saguna Upasana and then you go to Nirguna. And you can simultaneously keep jumping from this side to that side. You can't be Nirguna for half an hour and then come to Saguna and then come to Saguna and then go to Nirguna. That's why all these people who I call as pseudo-Vedantins, they tell. So after coming into Vedanta and all, sir, that devotion and all, I don't, it's not, I don't feel like doing those prayers. I don't feel like doing all these things. I say, before coming into Vedanta, you are a human being. After coming into Vedanta, you have become a Rakshasa now. Are you able to follow? Yeah. Today I got up from the wrong side of the bed. That is why what all we should not say, I am saying. The question is like that, no, what do I do? You follow? It goes like that. So it's not an intellectual supposition. Yeah. You follow? Yes.
Okay, let us say 10th standard is seeing divinity in all. After gaining maturity, you say seer is Maya. Seen is also Maya.
Yes. Yes. Both are Maya. The seer seen distinction is Maya. The clarification is the seer and seen. If the seer is understood as Maya, the seen is also Maya. Correct.
Then where is Brahman?
What remains is Brahman. The seer seen distinction is gone. What remains is Brahman. which you cannot intellectually comprehend. Don't try this drama. Don't try to intellectually comprehend. This cannot be intellectually comprehended. When both goes away, what remains? Seer is gone, seen is gone. What remains? Seer is Nama Rupa, seen is Nama Rupa. When both Nama Rupa goes, what remains? Somebody has told us Brahman remains. Just to swallow it. Have the humility to just swallow it. That's all. Somebody is saying. Anshu, I'm not saying. Somebody has said. And if you have a problem with this, you have to go and ask that person who has said. You follow? Just swallow it. Okay? Next clarification. Stage 1. In Grihastha, you say accept both contradictions, both the facets of creation and destruction, protection and annihilation. Stage 2, you reject both. Okay. Now, the question, what is the meaning of accept and reject? What reasoning do I give to reject in the second stage? Correct? What is the meaning of accept and reject? What reasoning do I give to reject in the second stage? Stage number 1 is what we explained in the last class. Either you accept both. Okay. Revision. Opposites is life, birth, death, profit, loss. So, stage number 1 is not to fight with it. Stage number 1 is acceptance. That's why in Karma Yoga, in the Grihastha Ashrama lifestyle, all the training is to accept both. Are you able to follow? The training is to accept both. Acceptance means an understanding both will exist and you have to experience both and you will not fight with both. This is called acceptance. Acceptance means an understanding. Both will exist. You have to experience both and you will not fight with both. This is called acceptance. This is stage number 1. Stage number 2 is what? Reject both. How do you reject both? In stage number 1, you are thinking you are the individual going through all this. In stage number 2, what is the training? You are not the individual going through all this. You are not the individual going through all this. That is why in Sannyasa Ashrama alone, Mahavakya, I am Atma, Brahma and all practices. That's why in Sannyasa Ashrama alone, all these practices can be done. I am Atma, Brahma and all. Why? Because there is a maturity in acceptance. Are you able to follow? And obviously, we don't have to repeat it again and again and again. It is implied in Vedanta, Grihastha Ashram, Grihastha Sannyasa. The vision of Vedanta is not sannyasa as in awkward robe and running away. The vision of Vedanta is Grihastha Sannyasa. Renunciation in action. That's called Grihastha Sannyasa. Are you able to follow? Therefore, what reasoning you give to reject? There is no reasoning here. For in Shravana and Manana, all the understanding has happened. Therefore, when you are at the sannyasa stage, you don't do. There is no reasoning there. All reasoning happens in Shravana and Manana. In Nididhyasana, there is no reasoning. Nididhyasana is a recollection of knowledge in a flash. Recollection of knowledge in a flash. That's what stage number 2 is all about. You follow? Therefore, what is the reasoning that you have to give in stage number 2? No. In stage number 2, there is no reasoning. All reasoning is asked, all reasoning is done previously, Shravana and Mana. You follow? Therefore, you don't give any reasoning there. That's why in Sannyasa Ashrama, there is no reasoning. Sannyasa Ashrama is so beautiful. What is the beauty? I am Atma Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. And then you have so matured into the worship and devotion, etc. You are so matured into devotion, worship, etc. Therefore, you continue the worship and devotion. In Grihastha Ashrama, God you worship. In Sannyasa Ashrama, you worship the Guru as God. Grihastha should not worship Guru as God. Grihastha should worship God, not the Guru. Because Grihastha, when they start worshipping the Guru, it will be a simple another infatuation. That's all. When you are in the Grihastha Ashrama, in the initial stages, don't worship Guru as God. Worship God. That's why all the rituals, remembrance of God, everything is given to whom? To the Grihastha Ashrama. Because it is, you will grow faster by worshipping God. When you have matured into the highest stage, where Nididhyasana stage you have come, Sannyasa stage you have come. There, I am Atma Brahma you are doing, no? When you are saying I am Atma Brahma, what worship you can do? What worship you can do? You can't do any worship there. There is a worship there also. What is the worship there? That's where they say Guru Seva. That's why they say Guru Seva. Guru Seva is a discipline for Brahmacharya or Sannyasa. For Grihastha Ashrama, Guru Seva எல்லாம் கிடையாது. சங்கர், சந்நியாச ஆசிரமால பிரம்மச்சரிய ஆசிரமால குரு சேவா. இன் கிரகஸ்த ஆசிரமால in Grihastha Ashrama, Kolatur. In Grihastha Ashrama, what do you do to Guru? What do you do to Guru? Donation da. Athoda utrungonu donate and run away from the Guru. Don't get, pay the fees and run away. Pay the fees and run away from the, because you will not even know to distinguish who the Guru is not. You will not even know how to distinguish. You follow what I am saying? Therefore, that's why the Shastra, this Vedantic Shastra is so beautiful, so beautiful. Disciplines have been so clearly demarcated according to the ashrama. Today, that's how I started. Today, Vedanta is a mixed of everything. This Grihastha Ashrama wants to do Guru Seva. The Guru Seva person is going and doing Aarti at the temple. It's all so mixed up. Are you able to follow? See, Akaro fellow should not do Aarti at the temple. Akaro fellow should do Aarti to Guru. You follow? Grihastha Ashrama fellow is doing Aarti to Guru. The Akaro fellow is going to temple and doing. It's also weirdly gotten mixed up. Why? Because it's not understood rightly. Why it is not understood rightly? Because the disciplines that are very less at the sannyasa ashrama level is very attractive. Again, I repeat, the disciplines that are very less at the sannyasa ashrama level is very attractive. The disciplines that are so much given at the grihastha level is very, very painful and frustrating. Yeah. The disciplines that you have to follow at the grihastha level is called Dharma Shastra. That is called Dharma Shastra. At the sannyasa level, you have transcended that. Therefore, it is all, now what had happened? Everybody has assumed that status of sannyasa. No. You worship. So what do you worship? When you are a grihastha, what do you do? Worship? Pilgrimage, dhanam, all that is given to whom? To grihastha. Adallam nariya pannanum. Sannyasa, Guru Seva. What is Guru Seva? Nididhyasana, Guru Seva. Nididhyasana, Guru Seva. What is Guru Seva? What is Guru Seva? Guru Seva is the most difficult because Guru Seva enna pannu, wash his clothes, cook his food. What else Seva you can do? What Seva you can do to the Guru? You can't do intellectual Seva to the Guru, isn't it? You can't say for the next class I will make up, I will give you 4 extra points, sir. You can't do intellectual Seva to the Guru, correct? You can't do emotional Seva to the Guru. You can't say, whenever you feel lonely, please think I am always there for you. You can't do emotional Seva to the Guru, isn't it? Intellectual Seva to the Guru you cannot do. Emotional Seva to the Guru you cannot do. What Seva you can do to the Guru? Material only. Material only. You follow what I am saying? To the Guru who doesn't care for that, you have to the Guru who doesn't care for the material and physical service, you do. Are you able to follow? The Guru who doesn't care for it. The Guru who says, I have no time for all these things. The Guru who comes and says, all your service is sitting on me as a burden, get lost, the Guru will say, because I have something else to do. Are you able to follow? Most of the time you don't find. Where do you find a Guru like that? And in your lifetime, if you find a Guru like that, tell me also. I will also come and join you with that Guru. Where do you find people like that? You follow what I'm saying? So Sannyasa Ashrama is very different. Sannyasa Ashrama is very different. Grihastha Ashrama is very different. You follow? Therefore, there is no reasoning involved and all in Sannyasa Ashrama level. There is no reasoning there. It's just Nididhyasana and Guru Seva. That is why symbolically they say, when you go to the Guru, you go with the small tuft, isn't it? And the sannyasa Guru says, shave it off, isn't it? Shave it off means I don't need your material service, I don't need your physical service, I don't need both. Are you able to follow? I still remember, before joining the academy, I used to have one tuft. I used to have one. First instruction, cut that ugly thing and come. I came and I cut it. 2 of my friends who have been telling me from the day I started having it, it looks so ugly, cut it. It looks so ugly, cut it. But there is a difference between both of them saying ugly, no? What is the difference? At least vicariously I got the difference. This fellow is also saying it is ugly. Swamiji also said, cut that ugly thing and come. I came out. What did he say? He said, it's so ugly, he's saying. I said, that's what we are telling you from the day one. No. Are they the same? No, they are not the same. Both are qualitatively, there is no connection at all. It is like, just because words are used, we believe it's the same. It's not the word. It's not the word. It is something beyond it. That something beyond, you can connect. That something beyond is what you connect. You follow? Therefore, Sannyasa Ashrama logic reason lang gadave gadaya. Nididhyasana, Guru Seva. Shravana, Manana, logic, reason, doubts after doubts. All that happens at what level? The Grihastha level only all this happens. At the Grihastha level only all this happens. Is it okay? Venkat. Recording length in the 35 minutes, delete panna sollunga. Yeah. Delete this 35 minutes of recording. ஓம்னு நான் ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன், அதுலேருந்து வச்சுக்க சொல்லுங்க இல்லையா, இண்டிகேட்டர். 35 minutes of recording, delete it. Omna, start from there. Srikanth. அங்கேருந்து வச்சுக்கலாம். This is more. You know? Who are you? Arjuna is asking Krishna. Now coming back to
Okay.
seeing divine everywhere. Coming back to seeing divine everywhere. Who are you? That is the question. I am Kala, I am time. I annihilate. Even without you, all these people are. That is where that's a beautiful answer he started, isn't it? That's where we are currently studying. Kalosmi loka kshayakrit pravruddha. I am the mighty world destroying time engaged here in annihilating the worlds. Even without you, all these warriors in the opposing armies shall not live. Time is dharma. Time is dharma. What is it? Everything that happens in life take place in the framework of dharma, time. And he says, I am that follows me. Follows me means dharma I am. He's not saying I am Yama. He's saying I am Kala. Yama refers to dharma. Second, even without you, all these warriors shall not live. Meaning, saying all these people are already dead. It means what? The war is predetermined. The end of the war is predestined. Does it mean the end of the war is predetermined? The end of the war is predestined? Does it mean that? Superficial reading will make it look like that. But then we don't read it like that. We don't see it like that. Even without you, all are going to die. Even without you means I have decided. When he says I have decided, I didn't decide. I means the law has decided. In that sense, what he's saying is correct. I have decided means me being the law has decided. What? All these people are dead. All these people are dead already. They are all dead. Their own actions, Arjuna, have led them. Where their own actions have led them to? Where their own actions have led them to? Remember the previous verses. Swallowing, first crushing, and then swallowing, and then licking, isn't it? Like a sugar cane juice, madri, isn't it? Their own actions have led people to this point. They have asked for it. By their own actions. They have asked for it means by their own actions. Because they have asked for it, with all love and affection, I am giving what they asked me. That is law of karma. Again, since they have asked for it, I am giving it. And when I give, how do I give? I give it with love and affection only. Sometimes crushing, swallowing, licking also is done with the same affection. Tatastu. Tatastu is said in two ways. Some pleasurable thing is also tatastu. Painful thing is also it is tatastu. Means what? You have asked for it, and whatsoever you have asked for will be given to you. And when he gives it, when the Lord does it, how does it do? With the same love and affection. Even without you, all these warriors in the opposing armies shall not live. Therefore, it seems to be Krishna seems to be taking a fatalistic view. Philosophy seems to take a fatalistic view. He's saying there is fate. He's saying there is, which is what we studied all that. Summarize. He's saying there is fate. But to say a fatalist is not necessary. But to say a fatalist is not, fate is there. Fate is there. And he's continuing the same thought process in the next verses also. He's continuing the same thought process in the next verses too. We'll continue. 33 padi.
तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन् तस्मात्त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मयैवैते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
Therefore, you arise and acquire fame. Having conquered the foes, enjoy the prosperous kingdom. Verily, they have already been slain by me. You be a mere instrument, O Savyasachin. Therefore, you arise and acquire fame. Having conquered the foes, enjoy the prosperous kingdom. Verily, they have already been slain by me. You be a mere instrument, O Savyasachin. Nimittamatram Bhavasavyasachin. Very famous statements. Nimittamatram. Nimittamatram means be a mere instrument. Be a mere instrument. Reiterating the same thing that he said in the previous. All these are already slain. You are only an instrument. I am only a mere instrument means, don't I have any choice at all then? These are all the doubts that should come. Or these are all the doubts that comes. You say, first we will talk about the instrument and then we'll come to arise, acquire, tasmat and all I'll come to later. First thing is continuity of the same thought. Be a mere instrument. Instrument implies you have no choice. Instrument implies you have no choice. Very difficult to accept that you are an instrument. Why very difficult to accept that you are an instrument? Because as a human being, we always go through three things. Three things is there. Free will, choice, conflict. Free will, choice, conflict. These are the three factors. Conflict comes only when there is a choice. Conflict comes when? Only when there is a choice. That's why the other species don't go through conflict at all, because there's no choice. Are you able to follow? Other species don't go through conflict at all because they don't have any choice. A human being alone has the choice. The very indication of life, whether do you have free will or not. The question, do I have free will or not? Question, for which you don't say yes or no. Don't say yes, don't say no. மாத்தி மாத்தி இப்படிதான் மடக்கணும் ஸ்ரீகாந்த். இல்லையா? ஃப்ரீ வில் இருக்குதா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ. யூ டோன்ட் சே எஸ், யூ டோன்ட் சே நோ. வாட் யூ ஷுட் டூ? Do you have conflict or not? Ask the question, are you in conflict? Are you experiencing conflict or not? If you are experiencing conflict, means there is a choice. Where there is a choice, there is free will. அப்படி வரணும். It has to come in this direction. Are you experiencing conflict? Yes or no? Instrument means no conflict. For an instrument, there is no conflict at all. Where is the conflict? Because instrument need not choose a course of action, no. Instrument need not choose a course of action. We have always said this. Instrument means there is the hand that is holding the instrument. So, is the hand responsible or the instrument responsible? Hand is responsible. Instrument is not responsible, isn't it? Very difficult to take the stance that you are an instrument, because you still have conflicts. Conflicts means in your head there are still choices that you are making. That's why there is conflicts. Karma will come to the instrument, or karma will go to the hands who's holding the instrument. You are a karanam, and then there is the karta. Karanam means instrument. Karta means the doer. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin, he said. You are only an instrument. You are only the karanam, not the karta. Then who's the karta? Kalos me. Then who's the karta here? I am the karta. I am the karta means the law. I am the karta means not the doer. The law here. Therefore, wherever there is choice, there is conflict. You use your free will to resolve the conflict. Where there is no choice, there is no conflict, no free will. A tiger will not have a conflict of violence and non-violence. A cow will not have the punya for being non-violent, the tiger will not have the naraka for violence. When you say tiger will go to naraka and cow will go to swarga? No. Why? Because they are above papa and punya. They are beyond papam and punyam. Why? Because they don't have a choice at all. Are you okay till now? Ram Subramaniam. Where there is no choice, there is no conflict, there is no swarga, there is no naraka, because there is no papa, there is no punya. In the case of a human being, from morning till night, that's why we say life is a series of choices. The alarm goes up, isn't it? The choice is there to wake up or not to wake up, isn't it? The choice is there to wake up or not to wake up. Some excuse not to wake up. I keep the alarm to wake up, and I am the one who finds excuses not to wake up. This is the conflict. This is what is meant by the conflict. Whatsoever you choose, where there is a conflict, whatsoever you choose, that which you say no to comes back and haunts you at some point of time again and again and again. We have seen all this any number of times. Again, I am repeating. You keep the alarm to wake up at 5 o'clock. Brahma Muhurta, 4 o'clock, they said it's all impossible. At least 5 o'clock is possible. So I keep the alarm to wake up at 5 o'clock. And 5 o'clock also I don't. 4:59, I wake up and put the alarm off and go to sleep. 7 o'clock, I wake up with guilt. What? Yeah. What kind of a person I am? I can't even wake up. 9 o'clock, forget the whole thing and start all over again the next morning. Isn't it? So, where there is a choice, there is a conflict. Where there is a conflict, you have to exercise your free will. Arjuna, why are you getting into these complications of life? Why are you getting into these complications of life? Simply become an instrument. You can't become an instrument simply. To become an instrument means you are doing the ultimate tyaga. What is the ultimate tyaga you are doing to become an instrument? Renouncing the capacity to choose itself. You are giving up choosing, which is the ultimate sacrifice a human being can make. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. For Arjuna, Sunday class ஆளுங்களுக்கு வேணா difficult-ஆ இருக்கலாம். For you, Arjuna, it should be easy, no? Why? Because 11 chapters I am talking to you in front. Not only 11 chapters, Vishwarupala I have shown to you already. It means it should be so easy for you to do what? So easy for you to do what? Keep making choices, become an instrument. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. And this becoming an instrument can be seen as a positive sense of growth or in the negative sense as a fate. In Vedanta, we see it in the positive sense of the growth, not in the negative sense of the fate. Why? Because instrument here implies what? The choices are not there. Are you able to follow? What is it in life that you don't have a choice over? We all should be an instrument now. Why? Because we all have situations over which we have no choice. What is the situation over which you have no choice? Nitya Naimittika Karma. Nitya Naimittika Karma, Panchamaha Yajna, all this you have no choice. As an instrument, you have to do it, keeping aside your. Are you able to follow? Yajna Dana Tapas. You have no choice over Yajna Dana. Yajna Dana Tapas, you have no choice. Be an instrument and do all this. You follow? Choice here doesn't mean tea or coffee. Yeah. Choice here doesn't mean breakfast idli or pongal. Yeah, South India. I'm talking about my breakfast. I don't know. Shailesh, I don't know what is breakfast in Hong Kong. I don't know. Yeah. Breakfast in Dubai, I know. Ille anga ponal ade idli they give, isn't it? I'm thinking something they give, I go there, they give the same idli there also. Idella you go to America, they make idli 6 months in advance and keep it in. They make idli 6 months in advance and keep it in the freezer and give. Yeah. Srikant, choice in இப்படி கிடையாது இல்லையா இட்லி ஆர் தோசை வடை ஆர் பொங்கல் this is not choice. What is choice? Desired and actions are obligatory actions. Conflict is there. Desired and actions are obligatory actions. Other than choice. We all think choice means pink color or red color. I don't know. Pink red undadana. I have color problem, isn't it? I have color problem, direction problem, everything I have, isn't it? I'll tell you. Take the pink and give it to me. And Swati will be looking around, where is pink? Because I'm showing green. Take the pink, no, what? You follow? Choice is not like this. Choice means what? You understand there are certain aspects of life you have no choice. You have to do it as an instrument. About what you have no choice? Nitya Naimittika Karma, there is no choice. Yajna Dana Tapas, there is no choice. You have to do it. Panchamaha Yajna, there is no choice. I'm assuming you will not ask what is Panchamaha Yajna. You will not ask what is Nitya Naimittika Karma. You will not ask what is Yajna Dana Tapas. I'm assuming all that. In case there is any doubt, na Ganesh, GT la discuss பண்ணுங்க. Yeah, that is left for group discussions. You follow? You understand that you have no choice. You become an instrument. Wherever there is conflict, you have a choice. People come and say, oh, sir, I have no choice at all. I have no choice at all. I have no choice at all. Whenever you feel like you have no choice, or whenever somebody else that there is no choice, ask this question. What is the question that you have to ask? Conflict. Are you experiencing conflict? Yes. If you are experiencing conflict, definitely there is a freedom. You're able to follow. If anybody says, I don't have a choice at all, there are only two possibilities. Either that person has become a devotee, bhakta, saying I am an instrument, or have become an animal. Most of the times, they don't become bhakta, they only become an animal. Here, Krishna is taking it in a different direction. What is the direction that he is taking? Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Be my instrument. Be my instrument. What does it actually mean? Accept fate, prarabdha, accept purushartha. Accept prarabdha and accept purushartha. Both are there. Accept it first. Both are there. Accept it first. Second, understand your future is determined by both combined. Understand the future is a combination of both free will as well as fate. By your planning, taking guidance from the Shastras, etc., you make proper use of the free will. By prayer, bhakti, devotion, handle the fate. Handle the fate by prayer. Handle the fate by prayer. Don't go and ask, remove the pain. Don't go and ask, remove the pain. Because you have to necessarily go through the pain, either today or tomorrow. Might as well go through it now only. So never go and pray for removal of pain. Then prayer is for what? Prayer is an acceptance. Yes. Prayer is an acceptance. Yes. Now I am in pain and I will go through the pain with the understanding that it's your prasad. I'll go through the pain. I start calling it as prasad. The moment I start calling it as prasad, the intensity of the pain reduces. It's prasada buddhi. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. That's why we say this nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin is a very famous oft-quoted thing of Bhagavad Gita. You follow? Conflict means you are under the influence of raga dvesha. Raga dvesha says one thing, Shastra says one thing. You are caught in between. Again, raga dvesha says what? Do that which you like and avoid that which you don't like. Where is the problem? There is no problem at all in life, sir. Do that which you like and avoid doing that which you don't like. You keep living life like that. Where is the problem? That is one side. On the other side, there is the dharma, there is the karma. On the other side, there is this dharma and there is the law of karma, yama, etc. You follow? What is instrument now? Make an effort to align the purushartha in line with dharma. Make an effort to align the purushartha with the dharma. So what happens now? Life is not governed by raga dvesha. Life is governed by dharma. Life is no more governed by raga dvesha. Life is governed by dharma. And that aligning your free will with dharma is called nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Is what he calls as becoming an instrument. So what is an instrument? What is the definition of instrument now? Aligning your free will with Dharma Shastra. Dharma Shastra. Beautiful is that dharma. Beautiful is that dharma. The dharma shastra is so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my God. Every time you have to make a choice is the instrument. Every time you have to make a choice, every given moment you are making a choice. The choice can be either raga dvesha based or dharmic based. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin doesn't mean all these people are already killed. You are just. Are you able to understand what is he saying now? Nimitta matram bhavasavya. All these people are already killed doesn't mean I have killed everybody. You simply come and do and take credit. No, no, no. He's not saying that. Shankar, புரியுதா? இது செத்த பாம்பு அடிக்கிற கதை கிடையாது. Otherwise, people interpret it as the snake is already dead and this fellow beats the dead snake and gets the credit. That is not instrument. That is the very, very, oh God, that is, you don't need Krishna to come and teach us this philosophy. What is nimitta matram means? Nimitta matram means aligning your free will according to dharma. When you align your free will according to dharma, thereby not acting according to your raga and dvesha. Why do you call it as an instrument? Because you are not the guiding factor. You are not taking responsibility through raga dvesha for the choices that you make. You are going and surrendering to dharma. Therefore, he says, nimitta matram bhava. Bhava nimitta matram. Bhava nimitta matram. Savyasachin is a name of Arjuna. Savyasachin means ambidextrous. Both hands he can shoot. Imagine one batsman who can bat like Virat Kohli, right? And Brain Lara like left. So, one ball he takes the right hand guard. For the next ball, he takes the left hand guard. Now, what can you bowl? What can you do with that fellow? It means you know the skill of that person. You know the tapas that person has done to acquire that skill. That's what Savyasachin means. Savyasachin means the one who has done so much of tapas to gain this amount of skill. What amount of effort is required to come to this level of skill? Having done all this, Arjuna simply become an instrument and do. What is becoming an instrument and do? That is the first sentence. Therefore, tasmat uttishta. Tasmat tvam uttishta. You arise and acquire what? Yasha. Yasha. Yeah. Tasmat uttishta savyasachin. Elsewhere he says, Tasmat uttishta kaunteya. Somewhere else he says. Kathopanishad. Uttishta means Kathopanishad. Uttishtada jagrada paranniva bhodata. Kathopanishad. Yama tells Nachiketas, arise, awake, arise, awake. It means what? Every time there is a conflict, stop not till the goal is reached. What you should not stop? Every time there is a conflict, make the right choice. Make the right choice. What is making the right choice? The choice aligned with dharma. The choice that is aligned with dharma. Having conquered the force. Now he's talking about the consequence of it. What is the consequence of the dharmic life? Enjoy samruddham. Samruddham. Samruddham means abundance, prosperity. enjoy the prosperous kingdom. Samriddhi, they say no. Samriddhi means enjoy that. Why? These people have already been slain by me. Reiterating what he said in the previous verse. Verily, these people have been already nihataha purvam. They have already been killed by me. It means there is no free will that Arjuna is exercising here. Does it mean that he is not doing anything here? No. That is not what is meant by instrument. I have killed them already. You simply shoot means what? Shoot on the dead body. Yeah. That's what he's saying. The literal translation of it is they are already killed. You are only shooting the dead bodies. No. That is not what he's saying. They have already slain by me means what? There is the law that is taking its course on them. Don't worry about the law that is taking its course on them. You be an instrument. You be an instrument. Are you okay? You be an instrument. Karma always manifests through a person, through an instrument only it will manifest. Chapter 4. What did he say in chapter 4? The Avatara Rahasya. It's a Rahasya, a secret of Avatara. He said, Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. Dharma Samsthapana. The Samsthapana of Dharma for Dharma Samsthapana become an instrument. Don't take the credit that you are establishing Dharma. Otherwise, Arjuna will think, I am restoring Dharma now. I am restoring righteousness. Are you able to follow? You don't restore righteousness. Wait. In the extreme lane, don't go to that extreme. So, what is instrument here means? Dharma Samsthapana is done by the law. The law does the Dharma Samsthapana, and the law requires a few instruments through which the Dharma Samsthapana happens. And you become that instrument. You understand that you are an instrument and do it. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. I keep liking my own stories. Yeah, I have fallen in love with my stories. It's self-love, isn't it? Otherwise, how do you explain instrument? Because instrument means instrument is made here. It's not like an instrument like a knife. Here it is an instrument that is making a choice. A choice and instrument doesn't go together. Then what is he saying? How to combine choice and instrument? Angadan clarity comes. That's where the knowledge comes. That's where the clarity comes. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Because you are exercising your free will, your purushartha, prosperous kingdom, etc. will come to you. The instrument will have the benefit. What is the benefit that the instrument will have? The prosperity will be your benefit. Even there, the law is very clear. As an instrument, you will get the benefit. What is the benefit? Samriddham. Samriddhi you get. Samriddhi will be the consequence of you becoming an instrument. What happens to them? I am using you to take care of them. You are not doing anything here. So don't have the arrogance that I am killing them. Don't have the kartrutva that I am killing them. Because you think you are going to kill them, you want to exercise the choice of I will not kill them. Are you able to follow? Because you are thinking you are the killer. Chapter 2, how beautifully he said, isn't it? I keep saying that every few weeks, I keep saying this. Revolutionary statements, some of this. Nimitta matram is a very beautiful statement, isn't it? Nimitta matram is a very beautiful statement. Shraddhavan labate Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Beautiful statement. Agamapayano nityaha tam titikshasva Bharata. Another beautiful statement. Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekeha Gurunandana. There is no kramanasha. Beautiful statement. Neha Vikramanashosti. There is no kramanasha at all here, Arjuna. In the series of beautiful statements of Bhagavad Gita, another statement that he makes in chapter 2 is what? Though killing, you will not incur sin. Though killing, you will not incur sin. Killing, you are getting prosperous kingdom. For killing, you should go to Naraka. No. How are you getting prosperity? You become an nimittam. You are a nimittam. Nimittam means I am an instrument. I have chosen you as the instrument, Arjuna. Just do it. What is your problem? Look at that glory. Who has chosen you as the instrument? Who chooses you as the instrument? I have chosen you as the instrument. You don't come and say, I am the instrument. I am the instrument. You say, I am ready to do Nitya Naimitika Karma. That's what you should say. You should say, I am ready to do Nitya Naimitika Karma. I am ready to do Yajna Dana Tapas. I am ready to do Shravana Manana is what you are supposed to say. The divine comes and says, now that you are doing all this, I have chosen you as the instrument for what? Dharma Samstapana. Dharma Samstapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuga. Otherwise, God will not going to take an arrow and shoot everybody. God is not going to take the machine gun and shoot everybody. Through the instrument. And when God chooses the instrument, he wants the instrument to be pure. He doesn't want dirty instrument. He doesn't like touching the dirty. He wants a pure instrument. Purity of the instrument comes from where? Nitya Naimittika Karma, Yajna Dana Tapas, Shravana Manana. All this is purity. Anybody doing this is pure. Anybody who's keen on doing this is pure. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Even the instrument you don't think, Arjuna, I have chosen you to be my instrument. Therefore, arise and acquire fame. Arise and acquire fame. Tasmat tvam uttishta yasholabasva. Jitva shatrun bhungshvarajyam samriddham. Idella consequences. But the law is what here? Mayaivaite nihataha purvameva. Mayaivaite niha maya evate ete. All these people have already been nihataha purvam. I have slain them already. It's poetry, not literal. Don't take it literally. It's poetry. Don't take it literally. Otherwise, if you take it literally, it looks like Krishna is telling Arjuna, shoot the dead bodies. Where is the dead body? It's still the war has not yet started. From the angle of Jiva, from the angle of Arjuna, the war has not yet started. We really do not know the climax. Krishna being the law knows it. Krishna being the law knows it. Arjuna doesn't know, Bhishma doesn't know. Duryodhana doesn't know, Yudhishthira doesn't know. Krishna knows because he is the law. The law is saying they're all taken care. But I will not shoot directly. I need some instruments. I need some people to do. I need some instruments to do. And you are the chosen instrument. And what do you get? What do you get? Samriddham you get. Oh, Samriddham mattumdhaan kadikuma. Oh, only will I get only Samriddhi? Only Samriddhi I'll get? No. Ananya sintayanto mam yajana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yoga and kshema. Samriddham is kshema. Yoga, instrument gets both. Instrument gets both. That's what we call as peace and prosperity. Moksha also you get. prosperity also you get. If you choose to do the right thing, you will become the chosen instrument. So what does the instrument get? Two things the instrument gets. The first one is samriddhi. Kshema, that is. Kshema you get. Isn't it? Oh, only kshema dana, kshine punye, no. That also will die, no. Wait. Samriddhi, after samriddhi, I didn't put a full stop, comma. After samriddhi, what comes? Yoga. And so instrument gets both yoga and kshema. Therefore, arise. Therefore, you are getting both arise. Tasmatvamuttishta yaso labasva. Beautiful verse. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. This nimitta matram. This nimitta matram is so beautiful. With this, we conclude for today. We will continue next week.